This 59-year-old man wanted to commit suicide. He put on a handsome suit and put on a noose. But when he was about to kick the chair away, he heard a noise outside the window. He stuck his head out and looked out. Someone was reversing. The old man angrily untied the noose. He shouted at the other party that driving was not allowed here. But the other party was his new neighbor who didn't know the rules here. The old man ordered him to reverse the car, but he still hit the old man's mailbox. The old man had to get in the car and help him reverse into the garage. He threw the keys to the driver and continued to curse, and walked back to the house. The old man was about to start his second suicide. He put on the noose again, but the little girl from the neighbor's house suddenly appeared. In order not to scare the child, he quickly took off the rope loop. The suicide plan was suspended again. The next day, in order to prevent his suicide plan from being interrupted, the old man pulled the curtains in advance. Unexpectedly, just when he was about to put his head into the rope loop, the doorbell rang suddenly. He opened the door angrily and prepared to curse. But the people knocking on the door were the two little girls of the new neighbor. He could only relieve his emotions. The little girl's parents appeared at this time. They brought him food. It turned out that they wanted to borrow his ladder. The old man impatiently lent them the ladder, and the old lady across the street came to him to help repair the heating. It seemed that everyone was trying to stop his suicide plan. The old man's emotions completely collapsed. He yelled at them to leave. The old man returned to the house. He looked at his wife on the wall and gently stroked her clothes. He became more determined to commit suicide. He hung up the rope again and kicked down the stool under his feet. He thought he could die like this, but this time his rope broke. He fell to the ground. His suicide plan failed again. The old man was walking on his way home that day, thinking about his next suicide plan, but the new neighbor stopped him. She ran out of the house in a hurry and handed him her daughter's painting. He was the only one in color in the painting. It turned out that in the eyes of the child, he was not scary. The old man's heart began to warm up. They picked up a stray cat at the door of their house. The old man emphasized that he didn't like cats, but the weather outside was bad. The cat was injured again. He had no choice but to take it in. In the days that followed, the old man began to have a new bond. He slowly had hope of life. He began to walk with the cat every day. When the neighbor was going to take a traffic law test, she entrusted her two daughters to the old man to take care of. After getting along with the neighbors, he would secretly help her install the dishwasher. The old man, who wanted to commit suicide every day, seemed to be slowly forgetting about it. The old man came to his wife's grave and apologized to her. He might not be able to find her for the time being. This time he decided not to live just for himself.